Hey everyone, welcome back to NonnyPlus. So in today's video, we are going to get started with C by setting up the main tool we'll be using to design and to write our codes. Like I earlier said in our previous video, the Visual Studio is an integrated development environment. It's a tool where we write our code and can use this Visual Studio to design a lot of things, design a lot of software, design a lot of mobile application. And also, if you are familiar with CorelDRAW, if you are familiar with Photoshop, they are all tools that are used to design, to edit a picture, or to design a banner, or design a flyer. So, like I said initially, Visual Studio is a free and powerful IDE from Microsoft that let us write, not only write, run, and also debug our C Sharp application easily. So I'll be taking step by step on how to download our Visual Studio. So here from the browser, you head on to visualstudio.microsoft.com. So once you click on visualstudio.microsoft.com, so you go to the download Visual Studio. Once you click on download Visual Studio, so you wait for it to download. So let's give it up to like 10 seconds. So you say thank you for downloading Visual Studio. So in case the Visual Studio does not download, so you just click here to retry. You can see the bar, the Visual Studio is downloading for us to start the installation process. So once it's downloaded, so you just click on it. So you say install anyway. So from there, we take you to another screen, Visual Studio installer. So wait for it to load. So after loading, it will show you this screen where you click continue. So you can see there are two bars, one for downloading the main application and the other one for installing the main application, which is the Visual Studio installer. So it's downloading and also is installing as well. So once it's finished downloading, it will now install the Visual Studio. So let's hold on. So hope you are following these steps on how to download Visual Studio installer on your desktop. Very easy. Just go to visualstudio.microsoft.com and click on download. So it has been downloaded and it has been installed. So one more thing to go. So this is where it gets interesting. So just pay much attention to this. For this area we're going to go is very, very, very important for you not to install package that you know use. So let's hold on once we go to the next screen. Oh, beautiful. So this is where it got interesting. So you can see we have different application here. We have the ASP.NET and web development. We have the Azure development. We have the Python development. We have the Node.js. So we are going to be clicking the one we need. So we click on the ASP.NET and web development first. Then second, we're going to click on, let's look for the one we need most. So we're going to click on the Azure development. And the last one is the .NET desktop development. So that these are the three things you're going to click. So you can see the rest are not needed. We don't need them. Unless you want to go into Python, you want to go to Node.js, but here is practically C Sharp. So these are the three things we need for us to install ASP.NET and web development, Azure development, and .NET desktop development. You can see the required space. Total space required is 9.7 gig. So you must have at least 9.7 gig free space in your laptop for you to install this Visual Studio. You must have at least 9.7 gig in your laptop 9.7 gig in your laptop for you to install this Visual Studio either on your laptop or on your desktop. So once you are done, so you just click on install while downloading or click on install. Any of the buttons work. So okay, so once it's done installing, you can now launch your Visual Studio and start your first C Sharp project. Congratulations, guys, if you have made it this far for you to download this Visual Studio. Congratulations. So in our next video, we'll be creating our first Hello World program to test that everything is working perfectly well, to test that our integrated development environment, which is the Visual Studio's tool, is working perfectly well. So go ahead, install the Visual Studio, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you run into any issues. I'm always here to help. See you in the next video.